Let's go, y'all. It's that time. It's your boy Don G. This is the Coliseum Sports Show. And this is where I call them as I see them. And this time, baby, you know what we all been waiting on. America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. You seen the shirt. You see me rocking it all day. But it's that time, y'all. And this is the, pretty much this is a primetime game. You know, it's just us against the Giants. And then you also have another game on. I don't even know. It don't even matter right now. I don't even want to look it up. But anyway, I just want to give you guys my picks. I want to give you guys some backgrounds to both of these teams, as far as where they were last year, some additions that they made, and my prediction for this game, okay? So first, let's go ahead and start off with, actually, you know what? We're going to start off with the challenger because, you know, Dallas finished, you know, with a better record last year. So let's just go ahead and compare the records for one. Let's do that. So Dallas finished, let's see here. They finished 12-5 last year. That was actually their second year in a row finishing 12-5 and making the playoffs. So that's why there's a lot of pressure on that team, you know, especially Dak Prescott to go ahead and step up and, you know, make sure that things happen this year. Go a little bit further, if not go all the way to the ship. You understand me? And the Giants finished 9-7. Our division is actually pretty tough. The NFC East division. Three of our teams actually made it to the playoffs. So, and I think they did that last year as well. I could be mistaken. But yeah, so Cowboys finished 12-5 last year. The Giants finished 9-7 last year, okay? Now, let's go ahead and give you some stats about the Giants just to let you know who they were last year and what was going on with them last year and why a lot of us feel confident that, you know, the same old is going to happen, all right? So the Giants, like I said, were 9-7. The offense was actually ranked 17th. They averaged about 333 yards per game, and they averaged about 21.5 points a game. Remember, Daniel Jones only had 15 touchdowns, baby. 15 touchdowns. Hey, Danny Pennies. Hey, I'm about to see something, baby. You don't have to show me. I don't feel as good as your fans do. For some reason, they hype y'all up like that. I don't know what it is, boy. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's go. Let's not get on y'all just yet. All right. So, and let's go over the defense. So the offense, like I said, ranked 17th last year. So let's go ahead and move to the defense. All right. So the defense was coming off last year. They were ranked 25th in the league. That's the bottom half of the league. Okay, guys. And pretty much they were 14th in the pass and 27th against the run. Let's see here. I didn't average how much yards it was, but I do know about their passing yards they averaged giving up was 214. Their run, they averaged giving up 144 rushing yards per game last year, okay? And they were 19th in turnovers. So all of that is bottom half of the league last year, okay, guys? No matter how good their D-line was, no matter how good you want to say their cornerbacks is, no matter how good you want to say their linebackers is, they came out bottom half of the league last year, okay, in almost every category, okay? Now, they did add some rookie corners, which, man, oh, man, good luck to y'all brothers, okay? Good luck to you, because it's, hey, somebody going to have to shine. Somebody going to have to do their job today, you know what I'm saying? But their defense was bottom half of the league. The offense was bottom half of the league, or right in the middle, like right at 17. You know what I'm saying? Because there's 32 teams. So, my boy, anything under 15, I don't really like. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk about it. So that's the Giants. So let's go over the Cowboys, the champions. You know what I'm talking about? You know, so let's just go over them. Let's give you a quick background about Dak Prescott and why. Because this is why I'm so confident again in this game and why I'm picking the Cowboys. I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm picking the Cowboys, but I'm picking them because Dak Prescott is 10. I think he's 10-0. All right, the last 10 times he beat them the last 10 times. Okay, the last time I remember them beating him was his very first game in the NFL. I went to that game. I saw it because I wanted to see. Man, come on, man, don't let it be another year where Tony Romo hurt and we can't even get a first down. But guess what? He showed up and showed out that day, right? So they haven't beaten him since then. I don't remember them beating him since 2016. I was in the building. You dig me? So let's just go over the offense as well so we can be fair. So the Cowboys offense came in last year at ranked the number 10th offense overall, okay? Let's see here. They also had, they averaged 27.5 points a game. That's almost 30. A lot of times we did hit 30 or 40 points, and sometimes we have very low games because, you know, about 5 or 6 games we had Cooper Rush, and we relied on the defense very heavily, like about the first 6 games. So he only averaged 1 touchdown a game. A lot of people don't know they love Cooper Rush, but he only averaged 1 touchdown a game. Okay, you hear me? And we averaged 354 yards per game. Okay, so we were lighting people up. We were doing what we wanted to do. Okay, that's what we were doing. That's on offense. All right, so ranked 10th. And the main thing I want you guys to know is that we average 27.5 points a game, all right? Also, let's go over our defense. Our defense, it can be very misleading because they were on the field, at the end of the games where teams were trying to catch up. They were trying to get points, so they get up a whole bunch of empty stats. When that do it, y'all call it empty stats. So I'm telling you exactly what y'all say. I'm going to use it against you. They did a whole bunch of empty stats. We just hanging out. I'm trying to make sure they don't just hang another extra dub on us. Hey, go ahead and get your little touchdown. Let's run out the clock. Let's get the game over. But yeah, our defense was ranked 13th overall. But with that, just understand we were ranked 8th against the pass. We only allowed an average of 200 yards a game. Passing, brother. This is a passing league. We only have averaged allowing 200 yards a game. That's crazy. We were 22nd against the run, though. But like I said, a lot of times, like we're trying to we're in the wrong position. We made mistakes. We're not the best against the run. That's why we went ahead and drafted who we drafted, and we'll go over that too. I don't want to say that just now, and we were also first in turnovers. Understand that. That's our second year in a row being number 1 in turnovers a game. All right. So, and we were first with 33 turnovers. And also just know that, I don't know if I said that, but New York only had 19 turnovers. So understand, we're getting after. We got some ball hawks, and then we only got better. So let's go over just some additions that we had as well, because I hear the Giants talk about all this stuff that they had and all this stuff that they got. You know what I'm saying? As I said, they're starting 2 rookie cornerbacks today. Their defense, in my opinion, is all about their defensive line. They have some very good dudes with Thibodeau. They do have Dexter Lawrence and a couple other guys. I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's not that important to me because we always beat them. No, they're not a walk in the park. Their defensive line is actually very good. But everybody else, I do not know who they are. I don't know who you are. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. So that's all we really got to worry about on their defense. Now, on the offense, they like to say, okay, we got Jalen Hyatt. He's fast. He's going to burn Diggs. People don't really burn Diggs. He tries to take chances and pick the ball off, and you go behind him. So, and that didn't happen a lot last year. He held his own last year, okay? So I don't see that happening, especially a rookie doing that to him. I think everybody's well aware that's your speedster. That's pretty much the only guy that you guys have, as far as I know, like with speed like that. You guys have a lot of guys who need to do their job, like they're like specialists. You know what I'm saying? But I know you need more than specialists in order to win a game like this against a defense like this, okay? Because you know what's going on. You know what's going down. So then they added Jimmy Graham. Now, I don't know if he's active or not, but in my opinion, that is a threat. That is something to worry about. But at the same time, Daniel Jones has never done anything against us. Once again, he's never done anything against us. So I'm not scared of him. You're going to have to show me, and then I believe you. But if you don't show me, I'm not just going to sit up here and be like, hey, I'm worried about Jimmy Graham and all this other stuff, and he's going to light this up. I don't believe it. You only had 15 touchdowns last year, brother. I'm so sorry, brother. They was thinking about replacing you last year if you didn't do any better. They got your new coach, I think a new scheme, tried to give you a new defense, drafted a really good defensive end. I mean, man, dog, how much more help you need, you know? They got you a rebuilt line. Every year you got a rebuilt line, so I don't know what's going on, man. I'm not really worried about it. Michael Parsons is going to handle that. You know what I'm saying? He going to handle that. You dig me? But yeah, they said they added those pieces, and that's going to be the difference between last year and this year, in the last 10 years, I guess. Last 10 times they didn't try to face Dak, that is. But also, let's go over what the Cowboys did in this offseason, and that's what I specialize in. That's what I can tell you about. You know, last year when we faced them, we had somebody called Anthony Brown. And Anthony Brown was getting burnt up left and right. I had no clue why this man lasted this long with his team. I have no clue whatsoever, okay? So we went ahead and fixed that. We got better at the cornerback position. Not only do we have Diggs, right, on one side, Not only do we have Diggs on one side, but we went and got Stephon Gilmore. Stephon Gilmore, the former defensive player of the year, right? It's real. He might be a little bit older, but I guarantee you he's an upgrade over Anthony Brown. You don't even know who Anthony Brown is. Let's get to that. You know what I'm saying? Also, we have the same, like I said, majority of my defense came back. We signed them all again. Parsons is back. We got Leighton Vander Esch. We got D-Law. We went ahead and added Mozzie Smith in the draft. You know what I'm saying? To help plug up those that run game that you see was atrocious. I ain't even gonna lie, that's not good. 22nd ain't good. That's bottom half of the league. I was just talking about bad about the Giants like that. We can't have that, baby. But yeah. We went ahead and drafted Mozzie Smith to go along with Hankins. So our defensive front is very good. Our front seven is very good. And sometimes we drop someone called Curse into the box to help with linebackers. So he's a tight end eraser. So that Jimmy Graham stuff, or what's his name? Not Graham, it's Waller. Oh, man. Waller. I'm sitting there saying his name wrong. Waller, man. My bad. Oh, that's how you know I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, he's gonna limit Waller from having as big a day as he normally would have against other people. So we have the safeties. We have a Malik Hooker. We have I think it's Dominique Smith or Donovan Smith. Yeah. So Donovan Smith, we have safeties to come in, take care of business when they have to. They can come down. They can play on top of the roof and watch everything from coast to coast. You know what I'm saying? We got the cornerbacks. We got the upgrade, and we got a young man named Deron Bland who actually led us in interceptions last year, who's going to be in that slot and holding it down for us. You know what I'm saying? So once again, you play around and find out if you want to. You find out if you want to and keep throwing that ball. You better keep it on the ground and try to run it like you always do. You know what I'm saying? Because you put it up in the air, I promise you we're going to make you pay for it, Daniel Jones. I promise you, Danny Pennies. So that's my pregame stats. That's my evaluation of each team. I gave you some background from last year. Why I think the Cowboys are going to win. That is my pick. I'm sticking to it. And I'll be back at halftime just to give an update. Make sure you follow my clips, my reels, just to, follow along as the day goes. As you see, I'm a very busy person. My throat was nice and puffy this morning, but now, I done been watching game after game, being amazed. It's amazing to have football back, man. And I just got to say, how about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? Let's get it, baby.